Fork, what they're thinking and how they feel about all this stuff, especially, now that all of the stuff about, their police have been all over TV and YouTube. What are they thinking? I found they're called Auditing Reno 911.
Okay.
They put up city council liability public statements, and I would love to share that with you if you'll have them.
I'll have them. I will
Excellent.
take them.
All right. Can you hear that okay?
I can't hear anything yet. It's still waiting to come on screen.
I'm going to pause it.
Okay. Oh, it just came up.
Okay.
Watching as this Bricks and Minifigs thing has been transpiring from start to finish, I've seen the unredacted and redacted. I've seen the way that the police targeted and conspired to really case or frame this person.
You could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
We play differently here.
Who's not from our area, but did nothing wrong, nothing illegal.
And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So
Let's put it that way. Maybe something questionable morally, but nothing illegal. And I'm wondering why now, after weeks and weeks, there hasn't been any accountability insofar as the police chief or the officers involved when the judge was misled to create a search warrant and then it was executed.
Search warrant.
During which someone was harmed. Nothing was found. The warrant itself was an arrest warrant disguised as a search warrant. Also another problem. I don't see any action by you guys. And I'm just wondering when you're going to. The police acted that quickly, meaning you guys could also. You lead them. They do what you tell them to do. So why are you not telling them to act differently?
Ooh, good question.
I'm just wondering when you think the public is going to trust you again when you're acting this way.
I'd be happy to sit down with you in my office and talk about this during public.
You want to sit down with him to talk to him about this? Why don't you have a city council meeting or something where you address the public?
Yeah.
I mean,
guys
this
don't
is
wanna
a
do
public
that.
concern. No, he wants to placate him with some sort of BS in a closed door meeting. This is ridiculous. What
I
a
agree.
ridiculous answer.
Public comment, as it states on the agenda, we don't have a lot of dialogue. There will be so
I'm going to bullshit you and put some sugar on it.
Yeah.
many things that we would want to try to know. But we can get back with you. We can meet with you individually if you'd like. So if you would fill out a form in the back,
Be happy to.
and if you put your name,
By all means.
contact information, then I will have
Yeah,
somebody
no,
reach out.
I would like to record it if that's possible.
Record How you do it? Yeah, just get that phone. Okay, I'll sit down with you. Thank you. Anybody else would like to make public comment?
Someone else making a comment? Oh, yeah.
Dan Soroka, American Fork. This morning, I emailed a bunch of exhibits for you guys to review. The first exhibit includes a public Brady list that's available on the internet. Many of our officers are now on this Brady list due to the acts with Bricks and Minifigs and other now available acts have happened. One of the things that is a very common phrase is the mayor.
Brady list is a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
American Fork Police Department presents a heightened Brady Giglio concern because recent public reporting identifies disputed enforcement actions. This is in regards to our entire police department. A Brady Giglio concern can be used to negate a police officer's testimony. It puts the public at risk because if the only testimony there is the police officers and it is excused because of concerns from a Brady Giglio list, it puts us all at risk. The second item I have is policy 412 of the police department. This is the police department's body cam policy. And in section 421.5.2, the cessation of recording, there are generally two reasons that a police officer can mute their body cam. One is if the person recording requests it and they have information to give to the police. And the second is if they are consulting another officer. During several reviews of police conduct, I have found several times where the police officers broke this policy. And it is even a concern where it is a practice of the department. Exhibit 3 is the Utah State Code regarding adverse inference jury instruction regarding the camera policy of the state. In section 5 of the very last section, the degree the officers described as the law enforcement agency employee.
Is this guy really like a robot? What's happening?
Yeah, he's a cyborg, and he's his robot body is taking over.
Oh.
It's going
The officer or the law enforcement agency displays a pattern of intentional reckless disregard of the requirements of section 777A104. And the last exhibit is City Code in Salt Lake City. And they have 4 items in there that we don't currently have. They require mandatory stated reason whenever an officer mutes their body cam. They have the city reviewing those instances, any critical instance that happens. They have state audits, not state audits, apologies, audits of the police cameras. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so they just want public comment. They don't want to have a dialogue. But
No, and most of those work that way, and that's fine. But they could do public discourse if they wanted to, and it could be separate. But they're just choosing not to. And
it sounds like that part of Utah is similar to what you were describing in South Carolina, where you've got, the police are in cahoots with other local people who are high profile to kind of enforce not the law, but kind of enforce the will of the community.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Mormon area, and Mormons are deeply religious usually.
And they're notoriously insular too.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes and no. They're very family oriented, which is why there are so many like wholesome family type YouTubers or whatever that are Mormon. I always wondered why there were so many, but that's kind of why. But it's interesting to me that the public are speaking out and they're seeing that there's something wrong and they're demanding change, and that's good.
Yeah.
Because the police department should be held accountable, and there should be some acknowledgement. I mean, they had these hostage videos they kept doing.
Yeah.
Do you remember those? They were so dumb.
Yeah.
And it was like, you say less, please, American Fork Police Department, because you're digging yourself into a world of bad. Like, please, please, please stop talking. But they kept doing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not really an update because it's been around, but I just thought it was interesting, and it was something we hadn't talked about before. And